The Detroit Lions make their deadline roster cuts. Here's the initial 53-man roster. Hello, everyone. My name is Derek, and welcome to Detroit Lions Syndicate. If this is your first time here, we talk all things about the Detroit Lions, and we make videos almost every day. So if that's your type of thing, being up to date about your Detroit Lions, then subscribe to the YouTube channel. We also have the notification bell. If you want these pushed through and put it at notification feed, then ring the notification bell. The Detroit Lions 53-man roster is in. I've had a chance to look at this video, try to record a couple videos, missed information. So this is my third time doing this, so I'm pretty familiar with the cuts. I am totally shocked by some and not surprised by others. So without further ado, let's see who got cut. Let's discuss it a little bit, and let's look at the initial Detroit Lions 53-man roster. All right, so updated at 4:13, this information comes from Pride of Detroit. Current Lions roster, 53 players. Quarterback, Jared Goff, David Blau. Tim Boyer was cut yesterday. Here is a couple surprises at running back. DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams, Craig Reynolds, Jamar Jefferson. Godwin Igwebuike was cut, and Justin Jackson was cut also. Now, the surprising thing about this is we have the exact same running back room that we had last year in the exact same order. Actually, both of those guys getting cut. Godwin is a surprise because Dan Campbell said this man was going to be returning kicks 2 days ago. And then Justin Jackson, this guy balled out, man, and was cut. So apparently Craig and Jamar was better. Now, I thought that Jamar was the one that could have been cut, but instead it was Justin. So let's see what happens with the practice squad. Wide receivers, DJ Chark, Josh Reynolds, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Khalif Raymond, Quintez Cephas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is currently 5 running backs. I thought we were going to carry 6, and we still could. Trinity Benson released with an injury designation. Maurice Alexander did not make the cut. Khalil Pimpleton and Lions fan favorite Tom Kennedy. Trinity Benson, fail. I'll say it 3 times. Absolute fail. The Trinity Benson experiment was a fail. Now that's 5 wide receivers. We're missing 1. We got to get 1. So I wonder if the Detroit Lions are going to make a move for another wide receiver. I know Denzel Mims, one out of New York, possibly. I don't know. But maybe we get a wide receiver from somewhere. I just don't see them carrying 5. We haven't carried 5 in a few years, so I see a wide receiver down the line. But totally surprised, man, at Godwin Igwebuike and Justin Jackson. Tight ends, T.J. Hockenson, Brock Wright, James Mitchell, and Zane Zylstra cut. Derek Deese Jr., Devin Funchess. Really no surprises there. Funchess was cut yesterday, and Derek Deese, I knew had a feeling he wasn't going to make the team. Offensive line, Taylor Decker, Jonah Jackson, Frank Ragnow, Big V, Penei Sewell, Matt Nelson, Evan Brown, Tommy Kramer, and Logan Stenberg. Cut, Dan Skipper, Easy, Jarvis, Paulo, and Kendall Lamb. Interior defensive line, Michael Brocker, Zalene McNeil, Levi O, Isaiah Buggs, Demetrius Taylor. Cut, Jashawn Cornell, released with an injury, and Bruce Hector. Edge rushers, Aiden Hutchinson, Charles Harris, Julian O, Austin Bryant, John Kaminsky, shout out to him. Cut, James Houston, our 6th-round draft pick, and Eric Banks. Let me take a minute. That's a fail. We needed linebackers, safeties, cornerbacks, the whole thing. We're going to get to a cornerback who made the team later on, but that's a fail in my opinion. Detroit Lions, we have to do better. Linebacker, Alex Anzalone, Derek Barnes, Malcolm Rodriguez, Chris Board, Josh Woods. Cut, Anthony Pittman, Jarrett Davis. Cornerbacks, Amani O, Jeff Okudah, Will Harris, Mike Hughes, Chase Lucas. Cut, Cedric Boswell, A.J. Parker, Jerry Jacobs moved to the PUP list. I want to make that very clear. Savion Smith cut, Mark Gilbert cut as well. We knew that yesterday. Chase Lucas, 7th-round pick, Mr. Irrelevant, basically for the Detroit Lions, made the roster. This guy is like 25 years old, something like that. That's a fantastic story, but I'm very disappointed at the James Houston cut. I know he can be put on a practice squad, but still. Safety, Tracy Walker, Deshaun Elliott, Ife Melifonwu, Kirby Joseph, Juju Hughes, cut, C.J. Moore. Specialist, Jack Fox, Scott Daly, kicker, Austin Seibert. Riley Patterson was released. I'm a little disappointed at the Riley Patterson. Dude was money for us last year coming from the Patriots, and he was the only good thing that came from the Patriots. Well, him and Danny Amendola a few years ago. But the Detroit Lions decided to release him, and it came out that he was the more accurate one, but Seibert has the legs. So let's see if we can, once again, put Riley Patterson on the practice squad. So real quick thoughts, man. Real quick thoughts on the 53-man roster. The biggest disappointments, in my opinion, is Trinity Benson, James Houston, and Godwin Igwebuike, really. And the fact that we have 5 wide receivers on the roster, that tells me that we're going to get somebody. There's somebody that we have our eyes on, because last year we had 6. This year we cut Tom Kennedy, Maurice Alexander, Trinity Benson, and we kept Quintez Cephas. So I think that we are going to pick somebody up in the wide receiver room. Maybe Dan Campbell doesn't think that these guys are it. There's one more. Maybe somebody, he has his eye on someone in the wide receiver room, because I don't see us carrying 5. I just don't. That's a bad idea in my opinion. But we have 16 players that we can put on the practice squad. Now let's go over real quick what it's going to take for players to be added to the Detroit Lions practice squad. This comes from SB Nation. Here is how you assemble your 16-man practice squad. Any number of players who have not accrued at least 9 games in an NFL season. Up to 4 players who have not accrued no more than 2 NFL seasons. Up to 6 players with no limitations on experience. 4 players can be protected each week, so they can't be signed by another team off their practice squad. However, any unprotected player may be signed to a 53-man roster at any time. So there you have it. That's how the 16-man practice squad can be assembled. So out of these players, I would assume that 16 will be put on the practice squad. We just don't know as of yet who those will be. Maybe that'll be another video, most likely. And then we have Hard Knocks tonight. So let me know, how do you feel about the 53-man roster? I got to marinate on it a little bit, and then maybe tomorrow I'll give you my initial 53-man roster 2022 record prediction. This will be my last one, my official one of the year. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Who was the biggest surprise for you to be cut, and what would you like to see us do at wide receiver? And do you feel okie doke by Dan Campbell saying that Godwin was going to be there, and now that brother's not even on his team? So let me know your thoughts below. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. We have made it to 4,900 subscribers. We're about 65 away from 5,000. So if this is not your first time here, man, come on. Come on, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we got competition out there, man. I'm like the Pivot Podcast against Brandon Marshall and them guys over there, man. So subscribe. Appreciate y'all. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions.